Welcome to Shreveport Bossier Local Lens, the podcast dedicated to sharing the stories of the people making a difference in the Shreveport Bossier community. Hosted by Jeremy Sutton, each episode dives deep into inspiring conversations with local leaders, creators, and change makers who bring unique perspectives and positive impact to our area. Everybody, welcome to the Shreveport Bossier Local Lens podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Sutton. I'm here with my friend Payton Curry here at KSLA News 12. She is a marketing executive, and she got me to start doing some marketing with them, and it's worked out great. I've been doing some TV spots, and they've been amazing. And so I just wanted to highlight the amazing person that she is, and just tell you guys how good she does, and hopefully, just introduce some of y'all to her. So Payton, thanks for getting on the podcast.
Well, thank you so much for saying those sweet comments. I really do appreciate it, and it's been a joy working with you. I'm continuing to learn more about your business as we go, and it's been about 4 months now since we started, and I've heard great things coming from you. And wasn't it last week that you told me you got your first?
Yeah, absolutely. I had a lady call me. I actually hadn't shared any of this on social media, and so I was like, I need to share the first video. So I shared the first one, and it got shared like 12 times by family. Thank God for family. And this lady called me, and she's like, hey, I saw your thing on KSLA. I would love to meet you. And so, I went and evaluated her last week. So she's a client of mine now. And I have people all the time now are like, a lady texted me that I saw last month or 2 months ago. She said, I heard your voice coming from the living room. And I walked in there, and you were on TV. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm getting to be Shreveport famous, so that's good. That's good and bad sometimes.
Hopefully good most part.
So just tell us a little bit about what you do here at KSLA.
Of course. Well, I have been at KSLA now for about a year. My year anniversary was on the 22nd. And what I do here at KSLA is I like to be called a marketing consultant or advisor, as you would say. But my title is a media executive, and what I do is I go business to business asking if they need my assistance, and I would love to learn more about their business, what they do, what they expertise in. It's just really fun to get to go to all the different businesses and the architects and discover what their passion is and what their goals are in life, because, that's what makes your dream come true, right? Is making sure those goals and aspirations can lead into what you want in life. So what I do is I go in, analyze the issues that are in the business, and determine what strategies they need to utilize in order to bring branding to their business more efficiently. Right. But that's basically what I do, and I absolutely love it. I love talking to people, getting to meet new people every day. So it's really been a pleasure. Yeah,
that's awesome, and you do an excellent job. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but I knew that y'all did this because I'd had a business years ago, and I'd spoke to, I don't remember if it was KSLA or one of the other news stations, but before that I had no idea that news stations did this kind of marketing and these kind of services. So talk a little bit about that if somebody doesn't know exactly what you do,
right,
or what the news station does.
Right. So there is, like you said, a little bit of a misconception about what we do here, that basically it's not really advertising. People have the idea that whatever you see on TV, that's just local businesses trying to promote their business. Well, it's actually us going out there and hunting for these people that need our assistance, but have that misconception about us and don't realize that we're our own private agency that assists business through these issues. So not only do we handle broadcast advertising, TV broadcasting, we also do targeted digital marketing as well. And we have several strategies ranging from streaming television to YouTube to targeted email, you name it. And we also, of course, have the segment, our lifestyle segments, one that you're on is Architects Today, and that's a segment that everybody loves and enjoys to watch. And it gives the business owner the opportunity to, of course, explain their expertise in their field, what's going on in their business for the month or the week. There's so many avenues you could take with it, right? But we offer so many things here at KSLA, and what makes us special is that we want to make this work for you.
Right.
We want to make sure that we are doing our job within the community and making sure we're doing our part in servicing as well. So let's be honest. It's not always about money for me.
Sure.
It's not about money. It's about truly helping the community in any way that I can, helping the community to grow. especially with COVID. COVID's been a tragic thing that has happened within our community, and there's some people that still don't have their business back to normal or even employment. We also handle employment marketing as well, by the way. But we just go out there, hustle, hustle, hustle. We have about 10 other media executives that work with us that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. So that's what we just want to do, is help our community and make it glow as much as possible.
I love that. I mean, that's what Healthy SBC is about, just helping the community get healthy, stay healthy,
right,
improve, be happy, be a place people want to live. So you called me and you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I think somebody else had already called me, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Don't call me back. And I was friendly. I'm never going to be ugly,
right,
but I was like, I'm not doing that. And so then you called and I was like, look, I have a $3 a month budget for marketing. And you're like, yeah, that's great. Let's talk about it. And so I came, we met here at the studio. I told you what I needed. You told me what you did. And you're like, look, I'm going to give you a realistic plan. And you did. You gave me a higher end plan, but you also gave me a lower end and something in the middle. And it was affordable.
Yeah.
And I think that, to me, I almost didn't call you back because I'd had this go through before years ago, and they're like, yeah, it's $2,000 a month. That's our lowest plan, but we'll make you 10, whatever the promise was. I was like, no, I don't have the initial 2. Like, I just started out a month ago.
Right.
So I really, really appreciated the fact that, 1, you said, yeah, Jeremy, we can work with you. And 2, you actually did it.
Yes.
And you didn't just get me in the door and do the old bait and switch thing on me. So I love that.
Well, thank you so much. And I really want to let people know that I am truly here to help. Everybody here at KSLA is here to help and assist. And we truly do want to work with everybody that we possibly can. Yes, advertising is an investment, but I want to make sure I can help you in any way that I can, whether it's in the lowest amount or the highest amount. It doesn't matter. As long as we get that message out there and let the community know how great your business is and everybody else's business is, we're doing our job, and that's what matters to us.
Yeah, and I'm loving the fact that I see people that I've known for years, or I've got clients, and they'll text me and be like, hey, I heard your voice on the TV, or are you that guy I saw on the TV the other day? That bald guy that was a little weird, talked about having his phone in his pocket. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm the weird bald guy. But, so it's been really good, and it just helps. It builds your credibility. Like, we know that people have to see you between 7 and 11 times before they actually trust that you know what you're talking about.
Right.
And so now I've been seen at least that many times by certain people, and it's starting to pay off for my business.
Right.
And so anyway, I just think it's great. I've interacted with you. I've interacted with Alexandria, with Matt. I think I had a passing conversation with Matt, meteorologist. Yeah. But everybody has just been so friendly and welcoming. And to me, as a small business owner, I want that, because you don't want to waste. You can't afford to waste any money.
Right.
So what would you say to somebody who's maybe on the fence about advertising?
Right. Well, I would tell them always be open to getting into that meeting. Don't think there's no obligation, because as soon as you think that there's an obligation that you have to sign something, your creativity just gets shot down, right? We're here to help you develop that creativity, to help you develop that drive, those goals for your business, and help you realistically see that, hey, if you don't take this avenue, your business is just going to be riding the fence. Sure. But if you take this avenue, we could slowly just graduate up and work our way up to a bigger plan. But I want people to understand that the misconception about marketing and advertising, it is still effective. It is still worth to have for your business, because it is essential for a business. In order for it to grow in money, you have to let it grow in clientele too. So, come see me. Know that there's no obligation to it whatsoever. It's just plans to have in your back pocket, and whether you want to utilize them or not right then and there, it's totally your choice. I'm here whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I love that. Mm-hmm. I think in the age we're in, there's a lot of YouTube university going on,
yes,
which is great. And then business owners like myself, I've paid for coaching, and I know other business owners do the same thing. But I kind of felt like when I came the first time, I had a list of things I wanted to talk about or thought would be good. I had no idea.
Right.
But you and Alexandria kind of coached me into, hey, no, let's do this, and then the next video we'll do this.
Right.
And just kind of building on, hey, this is what I do, this is who I am, this is why it helps. And so I think it was almost like I had a business coach included into what I purchased. So I really like that.
Yeah.
Talk about a little bit about that, like how y'all really want people to shine on TV and talk about what they're good at.
So we service the whole Arklatex, being East Texas, Southern Oklahoma, Southern Arkansas, and North Louisiana, all the way down to Natchitoches. And I forgot the question.
Yeah, just talk about how y'all really set people up for not for failure, for success.
Exactly. So how the process works is I personally like to go into a business and introduce myself face to face. If I can't get you face to face, I'll call you and basically just have a one-on-one conversation, get an idea of who you are as a person and an idea of what you think I am as a person. It's honestly developing a relationship at first is the key to having people be comfortable with what you want to advise them on and so forth. So I like to read the room. I like to understand where that person is in their life and place in business and work with them step by step to say, hey, I'm not a typical salesperson. I'm more like your counselor. I want to help you to be able to become that business owner that can make those marketing decisions on your own, that doesn't need to have a coach. I'm just here whenever you have questions or have an idea for creative, all that fun stuff. But I just want people to understand that don't think us as media executives or even regular everyday salespeople, we're not just here to sell you something, right? We're here to understand what your problem is, alleviate those issues that you're having within your business or industry, and work with you as time goes on and seeing what strategies we need to add or change up in order to make your advertising and marketing more effective.
Yeah, love it. That's super helpful. What does somebody need to do to find out more about what y'all do, set up a meeting? How can they contact you?
Right. So you could always contact me through email. You can contact me at payton.curry, CURRY, at KSLA.com, or you can contact me by my cell phone number at 318-465-8316, or you could just come up to the station, ask for one of us AEs, and we'll be glad to service you. We're always driving around the cities of Shreveport, Bossier, you name it. Sometimes we're in Texas, we're in Arkansas, we're all over the place. So feel free to give us a call at any time. Come visit us at the station. We'll happily give you all a tour. And I look forward to getting calls and learning more about your business and learning about who you are as a person.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. And just to put this out there, I have referred someone to Payton. I don't refer to anybody I don't know, like, or trust. And so I think for me, that's the best endorsement I can give somebody is to send you a referral. So it's just been amazing. So, hey, thank you for doing this podcast. I appreciate it.
I thank you for inviting me on. This has been really fun.
Thanks for listening to Shreveport Bossier Local Lens. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and share the podcast to help us spread the word about the amazing people in our community.